Yeah.
we spoke at the same event about employer branding, and I was speaking at it about a small company and how we built our employer brand with no budget whatsoever. And Karen, you were talking about Facebook, and we couldn't believe how alike our presentations were. It was so funny. And that's what I wanted to say. So you're coming from a huge company again, Karen, but what we did in our last company, and it worked quite well, was we started our employer branding internally. So we did a lot of focus on values, and we built our values with our people. So it was our people who told us what our values were. Then we operationalized our values, and that was the most important thing. And most companies don't do that. We got our people to work with us to say, what does the value of joy look like, smell like, taste like? How do we know somebody is representing our value of joy? Then the next thing we did was, and this was very effective, we got people to understand their core values, and then we did an exercise where we connected their core values with our company values, and that worked really well. And then we built on that with storytelling around the values, and that was our employer brand, and it was so authentic because it came from us, and we weren't saying. And one thing we were very clear about in every interaction with candidates and the external market was, we are not perfect. We are far from perfect, but what we are is this, 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 and this. And so if you like this, this, and this, you're going to love us. If you don't like this, this, and this, you're going to hate us. So, and that's okay. You don't have to love us. Then what we did was we brought those values and that employer branding into everything. So you would see it at every stage of your recruitment process. Our recruitment process was built around our values. Our induction was built around our values, our appraisals, our celebrations, the tone of our communication. So it was really consistent. And again, small company, right? 300 people. It was global. So we did have that issue of the global spread. But what we did do, I think, was consistency. Our executives, I mean, I had to hire all of them really. So they had to really represent the values. So they didn't get through really if we didn't feel they were values. So it was very consistent. And I guess you could scale that to a larger company. I guess I've never done it, but it wasn't super difficult. It was just about having that really clear process, and we did it in a very agile way, but it was the involvement of our people. So then we didn't get as much cynicism. You still get cynicism, don't get me wrong, but it's more that kind of 80-20 rule, right? Where you've got 20% of people cynical rather than 80% of people cynical because they've built it with you.